All right, I hope everyone is doing well. We are starting up. It's a new year. This is our first lesson of 2026. This is our daily essential piano exercises course. Now, this is a monthly subscription, and we are grateful to have everyone here. If you know anyone who would like to sign up for our essential piano exercises course, we have daily live lessons that are taught. Today we're going to be focusing on essential jazz piano exercises every piano player should know. Now, we are working through all of the books, and this year we are going to work through all of these books, having daily lessons from one of the books. Usually we will focus on essential jazz piano exercises, 100 left-hand patterns, essential piano exercises, essential new age piano exercises, essential pop piano exercises. Right now, I am finishing up the next book in the series, essential rock piano exercises, and another book in the series, essential fake book fundamentals every piano player should know. And I can't wait to have you start using these books as well. For today, today is January 5th, 2026. We're going to start doing essential jazz piano exercises. We're going to start from the very beginning since this is the first of the year. So what I thought we would do is start with page 1 and then today make our way through page 18. It's just a daily 30-minute piano lesson, but let me do that. We're going to start this off, and what I'm going to do, the first 4 or 5 pages we won't talk about. That's where it goes over the introduction, and then it talks about, of course, the apprentice stage, maestro stage, virtuoso stage. We are going to jump over to page 6, and we're going to talk a little bit about the circle of fifths, and that will lead us into key signatures, major and minor. So we're going to have a quick review about key signatures, and then we'll just start making our way through this book. For this month of January, we're only going to focus on essential jazz piano exercises. Next month, we'll focus on essential piano exercises. The month after that, we'll focus on essential pop piano exercises. So let's just start with this. And again, we're just going to go to page 8 from the book. Well, actually, I'll quickly introduce, once I get over to the camera over here, I will introduce pages 6 and 7, and then we'll jump right into page 8. So let me go to the overhead view. Now, again, this is the book Essential Jazz Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know. This is from my Essential Piano Exercise series. Currently, there are 5 books in the series, and I'm continually coming out with new books. Every few months, we come out with a new book for the series. So today, let's just start right at the beginning of the book. The first few pages of the book, of course, we have the intro and then an explanation, a message from me about the book, and then we start getting into an explanation about what this book and the Essential Piano Exercise series is all about. Let me quickly pull this up just to show you this right here. It says the first book in this series is called Essential Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know. Okay. This is the second book in the series. Other books in this series will soon be available. Essential New Age Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know, Essential Pop Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know, Essential Rock Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know, 100 Chord Progressions Every Piano Player Should Know, 100 Improvised Licks Every Piano Player Should Know, and so forth and so forth. So again, this book, the first book was Essential Piano Exercises, and then we came up with Essential Jazz. Now, the 100 left-hand patterns, it was kind of a standalone book, and we have since included it as part of the Essential Piano Exercise series. So let's just talk about what this is right here. People will ask me and say, what on earth is that? This is known as the circle of fifths. Here, everything is filled in. This is the same exact page, but everything is blank. You can actually make copies of this, and you can practice filling it in over here. Let me show you what I mean. Think of this like a clock. This is the circle of fifths. Key of C major, we don't have any sharps or flats. Sharps go to the right, flats go to the left. Key of C major has a relative minor, A minor. We have 0 sharps. Down here, you can see how it says key of C major, key of A minor, and then 0 sharps. Over here, this is the C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I played the C major scale, following that alone, that's the C major scale. This is very handy and very easy to understand. Remember, sharps go to the right. These are all key signatures. If you have a key signature that has 1 sharp, well, let me zoom in right there, 1 sharp, that's the key of G major. E minor is the relative minor. So down here, again, I try to make this as easy as possible. Look down here. I'm going to zoom in. Well, maybe. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That is the G major scale. And again, it follows here. This is G. And then we play G, A, B, C, D, E. When we hit the F, we're going to hit F sharp. And we can follow that circle of fifths around and go to D, where we have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Following the circle, it's called the circle of fifths because we move in 5s. If I start on C and I go up 5 from C, only playing just the white keys, watch this. Here's C, D, E, F, G. That's a 5th interval. Pretty basic, pretty simple. So if I start on C major and I go up 5, the next key is the key of G major. And we have 1 sharp, it's an F sharp. So if I play from G to G and play all white keys except for F sharp, this is the G major scale. Now go up a 5th above G. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's D. Well, if I move from D to D, play all white keys except for F sharp and C sharp, those are the only 2 sharps. Well, if you look right here, and again, down here we have the sharp, the key signature. Here we have the minor key signature. It tells you how many sharps and then which sharps they are. And over here, those are your major scales. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. This is just a great way to get started. And here, we show you the basic triad in the key of C major, then G major, then D major, A major, E major, B major. You can follow along. I'm just going to play these basic triads. In the key of C major, we have 0 sharps and 0 flats. There's the C major chord. That is our starting point. Well, key of C major, if I played a C major scale, that's a C major scale. The key of G major has 1 sharp. It's an F sharp. So the G major triad is G, B, D. Sorry. That's the G major scale. Third measure, we have a D major triad. The key of D major has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. That's the key of D major. If I go up a 5th above that, key of A major, measure 4, key of A major has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Measure 5 is E major. I'll pull these fingers back so you can see. E, G sharp, B. Key of E major has 4 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. That's the key of E major. If we go up a 5th above E, now we're in the key of B major, This is measure 6, B major. And it says B major has 5 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. So those are, of course, the sharps that we have in the key of B major. Key of F sharp major has 6 sharps. Now, all I'm doing, and again, I'm on page 8 here, so it's not written with the major scale. I'm just showing you that, again, applying what we had learned over here on this page. I'm just playing those major scales, but I'm playing the basic triad, and see right below the triad it says E major. This is an E major chord. We have 4 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. And then here, this is a B major chord. So again, this is showing us the different sharps according to the different key signatures. In the key of F sharp major, that's right there, measure 7, we have 6 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, and E sharp. Everything is a sharp except for the B. That's the only white key, with the exception of the F, but in this case it's an E sharp. That's an F sharp major chord. C sharp major, everything is sharped. We have 7 sharps. C sharp, so we'll start with F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and then even B sharp, which is actually a C natural. So we start on the key of C sharp. C sharp major triad is C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. Now, you wouldn't do that. I'm pulling my fingers back to demonstrate, for demonstration purpose only. There's actually about 1.5 feet, 2 feet between this keyboard up here and this keyboard down here. So down here I'll play. Up here I'd like to demonstrate. My hands are up closer to the camera, but I'm pulling the fingers back. Ordinarily, you would keep your fingers nice and curved like this. This is purely for demonstration purposes. C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. Now, that's the key of C sharp major. That's C sharp major. Now, starting in measure 9, we actually go through and we do all of the flats. It's the same thing, but now we're starting with the flats. In this case, we're going to start with 7 flats and then work our way back down to 1 flat and then eventually back to C major. So the key of C flat major has 7 flats. Now, this is C. C flat is right here. So C flat major, we have 7 flats. And then we go down to G flat major. Now, many of you will probably think, that looks familiar. Well, G flat major, we're playing the same keys as F sharp major. F sharp, G flat. You say tomato, I say tomato. It's the same thing. We've just notated it differently. Here we have F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. That's the F sharp major chord that you played up in measure 7. But in measure 10, it's the G flat major chord, because now we have G flat, B flat, D flat. you're still pushing down the same keys. That hasn't changed, but our notation of those notes has changed. In the key of G flat major, we have 6 flats. F sharp major has 6 sharps. So G flat major, we actually have B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. That's the key of G flat major. Now, if we go down from G flat, we're in the key of D flat major. So D flat major has 5 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. So if I start on D flat, again, we're keeping B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. So the D flat major scale is D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Now, the fingering, easiest and best fingering is 2-3, cross under, thumb on F, then your second finger on F sharp, G flat. We're in the key of D flat. I started thinking I was in the key of sharps. D flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. Now, those are all of the flats in the key of D flat major. We have 5 of them. If we go down from D flat, we're in the key of A flat major. We have 4 flats in the key of A flat major. We have B flat, and E flat, and A flat, and D flat. So those 4 flats right there, that's in the key of A flat major. The A flat major triad is A flat, C, E flat. That's the key of A flat major. Now, if we go down from A flat, go down a third, we're in the key of E flat major. In the key of E flat major, we have 3 flats: B flat, E flat, and A flat. Again, this is the E flat major triad: E flat, G, B flat. Now, if you went from E flat to E flat, you'd play all white keys except for those 3 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat. That's the key of E flat major. If you go down a fourth, we're in the key of B flat major, where we have 2 flats. And again, B flat major, 2 flats, you have B flat and E flat. B flat, E flat, that's it in the key of B flat major. And then if we go down a fourth from there, we're in the key of F major. In the key of F, we have 1 flat, it's a B flat. If I played all white keys and I went from F to F, this would be my F major scale. That's my F major scale, that's all I'm playing. F major, you have 1 flat, it's a B flat. And then if you go down a fourth from there, we're back to the key of C major, where we have 0 sharps and 0 flats. Now, on the next page, we have the A minor key signature right here. Do you see that? A minor key signatures. We have A minor, E minor, B minor, F sharp major. Guess F sharp minor. It's following the majors. Do you remember when on this page over here, if you look at the circle of fifths, the uppercase tells us that it's major. The lowercase tells us it's minor. Down here, we have the major key signature and the minor key signature. It's a great resource. That's all we're doing here. C major, the relative minor, is A minor. We don't have any sharps. We don't have any flats. Look over here. C major, A minor. Key of G major, you have one sharp. It's an F sharp. The relative minor is E minor. Now, I'm just going to play these for you because we already went through all of the key signatures. It's the exact same. All you need to remember as a rule, whatever your major key signature is, like C major, go down a third. A minor is the relative minor to C major. You can either think like you're going down a third or you can think like you're going up a sixth. That's a sixth, but going down a third is the same key. It's the same note. So C major, the relative minor is A minor. That's A minor. See, we're just applying the same notes from the key of C major. Key of G major, we have one sharp, it's F sharp. If I go down a third, E minor is the relative minor to G major. Here we have D major, go down a third. B minor is the relative minor to D major. And you can follow that circle of fifths all the way around. Same thing when you have A major, go down a third. F sharp minor is the relative minor to A major. E major has four sharps. They're in measure 21 on page 9. If you go down a third, C sharp minor this is how you can take, again, this is how you can take a major sounding piece and make it minor. C major, A minor. I could start out and just play something. That's major. But if I start on A minor, kind of fun, just some different ideas, things that you can play around with. Again, we've only gone up to page 9 right here. The next few pages, and what we may do, we may break this down, make it a little easier. I think maybe tomorrow, today I said that we could go all the way up through 16 or 18. Maybe tomorrow we'll actually continue and start with 10 because I don't want to give too much too soon. But again, this is from my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. You can purchase all of my Essential Piano Exercise books on my website. We have Essential Jazz, we have Essential New Age, we have Essential Pop, we have Essential... just the plain essential piano exercises, 100 left-hand patterns. You can go to my website, musicmotivation.com, and you can actually purchase that. You can purchase the entire PDF set of the book if you go to pianoexercises.com. You can actually buy the paperback book available on Amazon. You can upgrade and buy the spiral bound set on my website, musicmotivation.com. Check it out. Again, we are doing daily piano lessons. For the month of January, I am going to be sharing these. I'm going to come back here to the front view for a second, to this angle. For the month of January, I'm going to share each of these daily piano lessons on YouTube so that you can watch these video lessons. Again, this month we're working on essential jazz piano exercises, but every day we're going to be working on a different lesson. It's a 30-minute daily lesson. You can sign up for daily piano lessons with me, teaching and learning how to play these essential piano exercises if you go to my website, musicmotivation.com. And again, there will be a link where you can sign up. We have several different weekly piano lessons that I teach every single week. We have weekly online group piano lessons that are taught on Thursdays, where we have the apprentice stage, the maestro stage, and the virtuoso stage. You can sign up for those. That's a monthly subscription. You can sign up for these lessons. It's a monthly subscription for these lessons as well. But I would love to have you check out my books. Again, you can go to youtube.com. You can learn more about all of my music on youtube.com/Jerald Simon. You can go to my website, musicmotivation.com, and all of my books are available as physical books on Amazon.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. All of these books from my Essential Piano Exercise series, they were #1 new releases on Amazon. My 100 Left-Hand Patterns book was in the top 100 best-selling books on Amazon in the music theory, music exercises category. It still is to this day. It's been in the top 10 and top 20 for several years. And we have tens of thousands of piano teachers and piano students worldwide who are using these books in their piano lessons. Hope you have fun with these daily piano lessons that I teach. It's a 30-minute daily piano lesson. You can go sign up for these. And again, it's not very expensive. Go to the website. It is not even a third or even a fourth of what you would pay if you went and had personal lessons where you only had one lesson a week or 3 or 4 lessons a month. This way, you can have a daily 30-minute piano lesson, and then if you miss a day, you can log into your account and you can watch each of the previous lessons that we've had. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate everyone who attended the live lesson. Again, we have these live piano lessons that are taught on my website for those who have subscribed to our daily group online piano lessons for the Essential Piano Exercises series, and I'd love to see you there. For the month of January, we're going to share these on my YouTube channel. If you miss a video, if you can't attend a lesson, don't worry. You can log into your account and you can rewatch any of the videos that you miss. Every day, we go live from 5:30 until 6 p.m. every night. We're doing this live for the students who have subscribed for our daily piano lessons. Hope to see you there. Thank you again for everyone who attended the live lesson. Let me know if you have any questions, but I can't wait to start going through essential jazz piano exercises this month. This month and next month, we'll be working on essential jazz piano exercises, and then we'll start getting into essential piano exercises, 100 left-hand patterns every piano player should know. We'll start jumping into essential new age piano exercises every piano player should know, and then we'll start jumping into essential pop piano exercises every piano player should know. And again, we have several more books I'll be coming out with this year that are part of the Essential Piano Exercise series. Can't wait to have you attend our essential piano exercises every day. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much. See you later, and bye.